Hello, welcome to a 1-minute plus summary for project communications management. The first thing that happens here is plan communications management. We develop a plan for how to communicate on the project. We call this a communications management plan. This plan will ultimately get funneled into the project management plan like all those other subsidiary plans. The next process is manage communications, and in this process, our project management plan is an input because it contains our communications management plan and other relevant plans. But here we need to be aware of the communication technology and methods being used. Our main goal in managed communications is to communicate the message. So, which messages are we communicating? We could be communicating the work performance through a report, and work performance reports is an input to manage communications, and we could be communicating other important project documents. Our major goal here is through communication skills, communication technology, communication methods. Our major goal is to come out with clearly communicated information that has been transferred to project team members. So we get that information, we transfer it using the right technology, the right methods, the right skills, and the stakeholders on the project understand these interpersonal and team skills that the project manager talks about so much are used here.
So, my friends, you have been watching an excerpt from the learning management system of Praizion Media. That was just one tiny bit of the system. What is the learning management system? The learning management system, or LMS as we call it, is a system where we have put together a series of videos to help you understand every single chapter of the PMBOK guide. We ease you into every chapter with an intro, and then we go into every single process step by step. So what you were watching in that video is actually communications management, the 1-minute summary. At the beginning of every knowledge area, we have a 1-minute summary. And that is just the beginning. After the 1-minute summary, we go into further detail regarding the details of inputs, tools, techniques, outputs, sub-inputs, sub-tools, everything. But it's done in a very intentional and calculated fashion, building on your knowledge as you go. Let me show you another example of what this learning management system looks like. So if you follow me here to a notorious chapter such as chapter 7, cost management. Here you can see we have the cost management 1-minute summary. We also have a section called concepts, trends, tailoring, and consideration for Agile right here. So take a listen to this opening for cost management.
Concepts, trends, and tailoring for cost management. Now, the idea of cost is very accessible and easy to understand. For a lot of people that I've trained, I find them finding it difficult to comprehend how cost management on a project is different from budgeting in a department, and it is different. Key concept in cost management is understanding that the cost is for the resources predominantly. So in an organization that does not want to track costs and they want to track resource hours, it could be a little bit hard making the shift. Think about an example the PMI gave. You're having design reviews and everyone's meeting to review the designs. Did it occur to you that those resources present in the meeting are raking up lots of money? You got 20 resources spending 1 hour, that's 20 hours, and if each resource costs $75 an hour, it quickly adds up $1,500 for a meeting. Another aspect in cost management that I encourage students to be aware of is that in the world of the PMI, we need to...
And that is another example of what is on our learning management system in this regard in the area of cost. Now, going back to this aspect of cost, I want to show you how deep and detailed we get. So in the area of cost, after you go through plan cost management, estimate cost, determine budget, control cost, we have earned value mania, almost 3 hours of earned value management training. It is quite remarkable. A lot of students that have been through this process,
okay,
they say this helped.
I'm going to paint all the wall for $10. That's plan value. Actual cost and earned value are different. Let's take a look at earned value first. Earned value would be, for example, okay, within the time box, I did not get all of the work done. I got this shaded area done. I got this shaded area done. Someone looks at it and says, okay, that's 60% of the work. Your earned value is going to be the percent complete times the planned value.
So you see, my friends, we go into excruciating detail in this learning management system so that anyone getting ready for the exam is not going to be high and dry, clueless, not having enough support or enough content. It is so content rich. It is unbelievable how far we went in assembling all of this information for you. So when we get all the way down to the bottom, you now begin to see the mock exams cropping up here at the bottom. And after every single chapter, we have a quiz for you to take. So the format is chapter quiz, chapter quiz, chapter quiz, like that. For example, here in risk, here is the risk management quiz. And let's activate it. Let's go ahead and start. Which of the following is not true? So you can see you've got a timed quiz, just 10 questions. In this instance, not a full-blown mock exam, not overbearing, something that you can very easily cope with. 15 minutes. Some folks don't even use all 15 minutes. So that is an example of the quiz. And this is just one of the quizzes that you find in this journey. There are many, many other quizzes and mock exams that you'll encounter all throughout this journey. So when it comes to the videos, the audio, the whole package, you can be rest assured that you're going to get enough content, audio-visual, let's put it that way, within this learning management system to help you along the way. As you can see here, going towards the bottom, we also have a dedicated section for Agile. If you're new to Agile, you wanted to get an overview of what it's all about, well, you can.
This is the Learning Agile video series. The topic of this video is Agile Overview. If you've not worked with Agile before or are not sure what Agile is, we're going to start this video with a brief overview.
So there you have it. Everything that you need to get this exam in ship shape. You've got the 10 knowledge areas. You've got chapters 1, 2, and 3. You've got many additional bonus features. You've got additional content to help you navigate the treacherous terrain towards PMP exam success. So if I were you, I would not waste a single minute because this course is based entirely on the Project Management Body of Knowledge Guide. Well, you can see mine is falling apart. Shows you how much I've been studying the thing to teach you. And this is Project Management Essentials, our study guide. So you've got our study guide, which will be provided to you when you sign up for this training. And you've also got the PMBOK guide, which we expect you to bring into the program and use alongside. It is extremely robust. Just a few days ago, I got word from 3 different students. 3 different geographical locations in the world, one in India, one out of Nigeria, and one out of the United States. 3 different students in the past week have used this same solution to get certified. And I'm talking about within 5 days. I got emails saying, "Thank you, Phil, for the system. I'm a PMP. Thank you. I got 3 above targets, 2 targets," and things such as that. We get this news all the time from students who have jumped on the system, done what they needed to do, studied as we recommend, both the PMBOK guide and not just that, also our study guide. We have gotten this information relentlessly from students. Those students also come back to train with us to help people understand the PMBOK guide better. And that's why if you look on social media, especially on YouTube, you find a lot of our students coming back to share lessons learned about how they did it. So if that's you, I want to encourage you. If that's you trying to get certified, sign up for this program right now. Get engaged. You also have the ability to join our Facebook group when you get on this program, and you can ask questions. A lot of times, people who are already PMP certified are jumping in to help you. So don't miss a beat. Do it right now. I recommend that you go to the Praizion website. That's www.praizion.com. When you get to praizion.com, you'll come across a screen that looks similar to this. And you want to click on the very first panel right there, that one, where it says PMP Exam Prep Camp 2018. Click on that. That will take you into the details. And you can see we've got different options here. We have an option for a week, one for a month, and all the way up to 6 months. I would advise that you do it right now. Take action, begin studying, and follow the timetable that we recommend. Just so you know, we have a very intentional and deliberate timetable for our students, and we guide them on a day-by-day study. We ask them to follow the timetable and to commit to spending a particular number of hours every day. Whatever that looks like for you, that's fine. You can customize this schedule so that you put in whether it's anywhere from 2 hours to 4 hours to 8 hours in a week, whatever you choose to do. Whether you choose to put in 8 hours a day. Some students do nothing but study for this exam. And if that sounds like what you want to do, the schedule that I'm about to show you is going to help you meet your goals. All in all, though, you can estimate roughly anywhere from 100 to upwards of 500 hours, depending on the individual, to get ready for the PMP exam. I have heard from quite a number of students, regarding this exam. They have spent anywhere from 100 hours and some 500 hours. But it really depends on you. But one thing I can tell you is if you stick to the schedule, if you intentionally focus on studying daily, putting a little bit of time in daily to study, you will begin to see great and awesome results. So the intentionality of studying using our system on a day-by-day basis will help you. It will greatly help you. So this timetable right here shows you, how you can schedule to study chapter 1 in a day, chapter 2 in a day, and so on. And you can see some days are weightier than others. Some chapters are weightier than others, rather. And you can see scope, schedule, cost, quality. We put aside 2 days for that. But if you stick to the plan, at the end of the day, you will be done. And we also share this timetable with you. So assuming this was 2019, you can see the timetable has changed to suit whatever you want time-wise whenever you start, and just follow the timetable. Be relentless, be dogged, be rugged, do your part. We've done ours. We've provided the system. We want you to go on, sign up, and after signing up, you'll get on the system and you'll be able to begin your studying. All right. I hope this gives you an idea of how this system is. We've got 14 chapters, 14 quizzes. We have 4 mock exams. One of them is only 1 hour long. The other 3 are 4 hours long. And we have many other quizzes. We have a bank of quizzes by knowledge area that is a lot harder than this first bank. And we have yet another bank of quizzes, which is, again, harder than the quizzes I was showing you just now. So it's a power-packed schedule for you, power-packed course for you to really hammer down this stuff. I mean, you take a look at the book. I mean, who wants to spend time reading this 5 times when you can read it twice and take our course once and get so much from it? So much from it. I recommend reading the PMBOK guide twice. I read it twice for my exam. You know, there's always a part that you as a student need to put in. And then we also have our study guide. I recommend reading this once, but reading this is only going to be complementary. The main backbone is the learning management system. That is what you want to sign up for. There are a lot of people that are not doing great on the exam because they don't have a deliberate, intentional, rich, content-rich system. Get on that system, and I look forward to seeing you in the training. If you got any questions, you can put them right here in the thread. If you're watching this on YouTube, put it right there in the thread. Ask the question. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you, and bye for now.